Hey everyone, how is it going, and welcome to my Thermonuclear Smoke Devil Slayer Task Guide. The Thermonuclear Smoke Devil is the boss version of the regular Smoke Devil, and they require 93 Slayers to kill, as well as being assigned them as a Slayer task to kill them. Recommended stats to kill these, apart from the 93 Slayer requirement, is at least level 90 plus in all your melee stats, as well as 70 plus prayer for piety, but if you have 93 Slayer, I would really safely assume that you have these stats already. The notable drops from this boss is Dragon Chain Bodies, Smoke Battle Staffs, Occult Necklace, the Smoke Devil Pet, and Elite Clue Scrolls. Alright, so before I start showing you guys some gear setups, I'm just going to get right into comparing weapons. Now I know there's a pretty big debate between whether you should use a God Sword or a Whip plus Defender at Smoke Devil boss, and I have done a little bit of research myself and have kind of come to a conclusion. So I tested 20 kills with the Whip and Defender and 20 kills with the God Sword. Now I know that's not like a huge sample size, but it should be big enough. So first things first, I'll start with the God Sword. Few stats. My longest kill took me 1 minute and 3 seconds, and my shortest kill took me 25 seconds. Out of 20 kills, I had an average of 44 seconds per kill. Now on my whip, I had an average of 38 seconds per kill, so the average whip kill is shorter. However, the fastest kill I got with a whip was also 0.32. Meaning that potentially Sarah Godsword could be faster than just the Whip and Defender, but the slowest kill I did with the Whip was also 0.51. So what do we know? We know that the Sarah Godsword is less consistent. Sarah Godsword has a larger range of kills, but it can also potentially be faster, and it has a slower average kill. The Whip is more consistent in its kill time, and is faster with its average kill. Now, you might think, well, Sarah Godsword might be better because you can heal and it can potentially kill faster. Here's the thing. When you use a Whip and Defender, you're also going to be using a Dragon Halberd spec. Now, because you are potted, using piety, and on a Slayer task when attacking these, your Dragon Halberd special attack can easily deal over 100 damage. And when you deal over 100 damage or something like that with your D-Halley, it instantly becomes a faster kill than a Sarah Godsword kill. So overall, that is simply why Whip and Defender with a D-Halley spec is overall better. Now, I also have found, however, that Sarah Godsword is more kills per trip because the special attack heals you, and because with a Godsword you spend more time walking under the boss, which I'll show you guys how to do in just a little bit. So, overall in conclusion, Whip plus Defender with a D-Halley spec is much faster to kill the boss. However, Sarah Godsword uses less food and gets more kills per trip. But personally, I choose to use Whip and Defender. Now that you know some stats, you can decide for yourself. Alright, let's get into the gear. Alright, so starting off with the gear setup, we have a Slayer Helm, Amulet of Fury, Carol's top and bottom, Dragon Boots, Barrel's Gloves, a Whip, Fire Cape, Defender, and Berserker Ring imbued. Now this boss uses both magic and, well, okay, it uses range and magical based melee, so it doesn't actually use magic, but its melee hits basically act as a magic hit, so you want to maximize your mage defense. Other variants you could wear, of course, is either the God Sword, and just wear the highest thing you can. A Black Mask would work just as well as a Slayer Helm, and if you don't have something like a Berserker Ring imbued, you could use a Warrior Ring imbued, or whatever ring you choose. Basically, just maximize your magic defense, as well as maximizing your attack bonuses for this task. Moving on to the inventory, we have a Dragon Halberd, Super Attack and Strength, 3 Prayer Potions, a Ring of Dueling, Slayer Ring, and the rest Sharks. Now if you don't have a Berserker Ring, you could wield one of these rings instead. That would save one inventory slot. But the inventory is pretty basic, so... Alright guys, once you have your setup ready to go, let's head over to Smoke Devils. Alright, so what I do after I've banked is I click on the Slayer Ring teleport and I teleport to the Stronghold Slayer Cave. You can also just make your way here any way you want to. So once you enter, start running south and then turn west. You will have to run past the Bloodvelds, then the Hellhounds, then the Aberrant Spectres, and then there'll be a root. Oh yes, that word is always highly debated on my channel. A root, I always say root. Hop over the root, which I realize bothers people, so for the sake of the video, hop over the root, and then you can find the cave entrance just to the north. I'm coming up to it pretty quickly here. Excuse me, I forgot about the greater demons. You're going to have to run past these as well. Hop over the root, and you will see a little cave entrance to the north. Now, upon your first time entering, there's going to be an option. It's going to say something about being dangerous. You're going to want to make sure that this doesn't pop up anymore. And then also before you go in, right click the crevice and click on toggle smoke. Mine's off, so I'm going to turn it on quickly. Yes, turn it on. So when you first enter, it's going to look like this, which is obviously just shit. So you don't want that. Before you go in, right click, toggle smoke, yes, hide the smoke overlay, and then you can go in. So this is the large area with all of the normal smoke devils. So just enter, run a bit to the northwest, and you'll see another entrance on the wall. Man, look at the blood on the wall. Jax really went hard on this cave. Anyway, so here's another little crevice to enter. Walk in here. And then you will find the Smoke Devil boss. Nothing in here is aggressive, so you can just come in here. Stand next to the big guy. Nothing will happen. So before you do this, set your quick prayers to just piety. We are not going to be praying against anything, so just piety. Click on your super set, and then turn your run off. Now, basically the idea to kill this boss is to walk it. I'm going to do one kill just normally to show you how much damage you actually take and why this is necessary. So, here we go. I'm just going to turn on piety, and I'm just going to kill this thing basically. I'll put it on last for the video's sake. I'm training defense, but I'll put it on last for the video's sake. As you can see, he hits very rapidly and very accurately. I'm currently getting destroyed. Yeah, you see, I'm going to watch my HP. We're going to see how many food I have to use. How much I'm getting hit right now is pretty average. This is about how much damage you will get dealt if you just stand there. So I'll be back in just a second. This is okay, you know what? It's almost dead. But anyway, this is your example as to why you cannot just stand there and kill it. I just did one kill, and I pretty much need to eat 3 sharks right away. But I will show you the best way to do this. Now he's going to respawn pretty quickly, so what I'm actually going to do is turn my run energy off, turn piety on, and walk him. What that means is I'm going to hit him, and then click behind him. Hit him again, click behind him. Hit him again, click behind him. It can take a little bit to get used to. I used to walk him like this. I would keep my run on, and I would right-click, walk here, hit, right-click, walk here. This also works, but I find you spend more time actually getting hit by the boss this way than the walking method, and it works just as well, so. It takes a little practice to get it down, but all you have to do is keep your run off, attack the boss, and as soon as you attack him, just make sure you click behind him. You'll start walking him. Then you can just carry on the process, hitting, walking, hitting, walking. I'm going to do one more kill for you to watch really quickly. This time I'll bust out the D-Halley spec, see if I can show off for the video. So I'm going to walk him. Use my D-Halley. That's a pretty good spec. Now, what I'm using right now with the D-Halley is going to be more like the God Sword. So after I spec this time, I'll use my third spec and I'll show you what it's more like with the God Sword. There's my second spec. If you're using a God Sword, you'd have to walk for about that long. Then you could come back out. Whereas a whip, I can literally just hit. Okay, I can hit him, walk, hit him, walk, hit him. So that's why the whip right there is faster, because you can hit him much more frequently. Whereas with the God Sword, you have to walk under him longer because there's that delay in hits anyways. So, anyway guys, hope you all enjoyed this guide. That's about it. It's a very, very basic guide. This boss is incredibly easy. Using this method, I get roughly 15 to 20 kills per inventory. You can probably get more if you're really good at it, and make a lot of money off of the smoke battles that drops. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. And leave a like if you enjoyed the guide, guys. Really does help promote the guide, and I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you all later.